Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Rosen from PROROZ channel. In today's video we will be making a simple looking travel web page using only HTML and CSS. I have used some very basic design concept, therefore all beginners can learn this design very easily. So, without wasting time on discussion, let's see what files are needed and which images are used to make this web page. Here I have a folder named Travel Web Page, and inside, I have simple HTML file and CSS file. For images I have separate folder, and you can download all these images from this video description. So after you have downloaded it, open the VS Code. Here you can see a basic HTML format with style CSS link with index, HTML, and font awesome icon CDN, which I will provide you link during the video section. And in CSS, we have auto margin, padding set to 0, and border box be box sizing, and font family be Arial. So now come to HTML side, and we will start from body. Create a div with a class called Glass, where all our design will be hold. After this come to CSS, we will first add a background image onto it. Code background image, which is equals to URL, image folder, back.jpg. Then give a background position equals to center. Next give background size equals to cover. And at last give a height equals to 100 VH, which gives 100% viewport height. Now come to HTML side, right click on mouse, and click on open with browser, or click on open with live server. So here's our background image. Now again come back to CSS. Add display equals to, flex after height. Then align item B center. And at last, justify content, be on center as well, which will keep all our body segment in middle. Now we work on class, glass, that we had created inside div before. At first we will give this glass a width, which is equals to 930 pixels. And also give a height that matches the screen size of around 520 pixels. Then we will give a box shadow for clear position of our glass border, and that would be 0 pixel for X and Y axis both, and 8 pixels for opacity of shadow, and RGBAB white, that is, 255 3 times and 1 for alpha or opacity of color. Now we will add our front image in the glass. So come to CSS, write background image equals to URL image folder front.jpg. Now let's make this background image little bit foggy or blur. To make that, go to body section, write backdrop filter equals to blur 3 pixels. And you can see the result. Our background is blurred, and now let's put our front image in center position. For that, right background position equals to center. And background size equals to cover. So now we will start adding our content inside the glass. First we will start with logo of our page. For logo, come to HTML side and create a nav tag first. Then put h2 tag inside with a class equals to logo. Then write your logo name. So you can see logo in your page just like mine. Now let's add some nav link or menu. For that, create an unordered list tag with list tag and anchor tag. Copy paste it 3 times, then give your menu name. After you have done it, save it, and you can see the menu here. Now we will place it in right places using CSS. For that, come to CSS, work for nav tag first. Give display equals to flex. And also give padding equals to 30 pixels top bottom and 8% left right. Now work for class logo. Give a font size equals to 22 pixels and color be white. And cursor equals to pointer. Our logo has moved to perfect position. Now let's move this menu on right place. Write nav UL. Then give a flex equal to 1. And text align be right, so as you can see it has moved right. Now to make it inline. Work for nav UL li, put list style equal to none, to remove the bullets and give display equals to inline block. Now let's add some margin, that is 0 for top bottom, and 20 pixels for left right. Now work for anchor tag. Give text decoration equal to none to remove underline. Let font size be 12 pixels. And color be white. And also give some font weight that is equals to bold. It is looking better. Now to make it more better we will add hover effect. For that work for list tag hover. Give a border bottom of 2 pixels with solid white color. And also add some transition of 0.1 seconds to make it smoother. Let's check out, it's looking more amazing. Now we will add a small profile picture next to our menu. For that come to HTML side. Just below the nav tag, create an image tag. Then in source, write image folder, profile.jpg, and write profile in alternative as well. So now you can see this image on screen, but it's not in good condition. To make it look better, come to CSS, work for image tag. Give a width of 35 pixels, and also give height of 35 pixels, and give border radius of 50%. And at last cursor be pointer. It is in good shape but not in right place. Let's move it up a little bit. For that, write margin top of -7 pixels. Now let's give it a finishing touch by adding hover. Work for image hover. Then give border equals to 2 pixels, solid white color. And also add some transition equals to 0.1 seconds ease. Our navigation is looking awesome. Now let's add some more content and designs. For that come to HTML side. Create a new div after nav tag. And add h3 tag. Then write in lowercase, it's time to. After that add h1 tag, then write travel. In uppercase. Now come to CSS for styling, work for h3 tag first. Give a color of white. Margin be 80 pixels top, 110 pixels bottom, -25 pixels left right. Font style be italic. Font weight be 100. And add font size of 18 pixels, and at last add a some letter spacing of 1 pixel only. Okay, now let's move this travel word to right place using CSS. So now work for h1 tag. First let's give a color equals to white. Give some margin of 0 in top bottom, 110 pixels in left right. And font family be Verdana. And make its font size equals to 150 pixels. As you can see it has came to perfect size. Now we have to add some slight changes in text. Add a letter spacing of 10 pixels so it fits perfectly on screen. Now to make our text slightly transparent, use opacity equals to 0.6. Now we will do some magic here. Add a background image with linear gradient. With 45-degree angle, and copy these 6 segments of colors just like mine. After you have done that, put a background size equals to 100%. And give a WebKit background clip of text. And also the same Moz background clip of text. Next write WebKit. Text fill color be transparent. And Moz text fill color be transparent as well. Save it, see the magic. Okay, I think we have to remove the last black color. After doing that save it again and see the result. So here you have a beautiful text. Now, last thing left in this page is some social media icons. For that we have to add Font Awesome CDN. There's a link in description for Font Awesome. Click that and after you have come to this page, scroll down to load all styles. Then copy this link. And paste it in HTML. So after you have copied the link, create a new div, and with a class called icons. Then write UL and LI, and inside list tag write icon tag with class equals to FA Twitter. Copy paste it. And do same with different social icons. So here's our icons. Let's make it white color first, so that we can work in it properly. For that, come to CSS, write class icons I, and give color white. I hope you can see icons clearly now. Next, work for class icons. Put display of flex. Margin top equals to 80 pixels. And at last add margin right of 50 pixels. Then work for class icons UL, give flex equals to 1. And text align equals to right, same thing we did to navbar. Now work for list tag. Put list style equals none. And display equals to inline block. And add some margin of 15 pixels. And also some padding of 10 pixels. As you can see, it has came to perfect place. Now let's make it little bit bigger. For that, work for icon tag. Put text decoration of none. Also add font size, which is equals to 20 pixels. And at last make cursor equals to pointer. Final step. Add some hover in it. For that, work for icon hover. Then give a color of any you like. I would choose aqua. And let's give a transition of 0.1 seconds ease. And that is all for coding. Now let's check out our final product. So, thanks for watching my video. I hope you have learned many things from this tutorial today. Let's target for 200 likes for full free source code. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, do it now. And at last, if you have any question regarding tutorial, you can write in comment box below. So thank you all again, see you in next video, bye for today.